Hi guys, so I'm so tired. I went to sleep at 11 a.m. this morning. I gotta get my sleeping schedule under control, and that's a goal. That's a goal. I'm talking to you. Editing goals. I wasn't going to film, but I wanted to show you what Unity did while we were asleep. Yeah. Hi Unity, what did you do? What did you do? You knocked over all the plants on the windowsill. I don't even know where this one is. I don't know where that one went. Do you know where that one went? Do you know what you did with this one? Do you know what you did? I guess it's somewhere down here, or she ate it. It was worse. I started cleaning it and then I was like, you know what? I should film this because everyone thinks she's cute, but she's a menace to society. Let's wash this out real quick. I need to pull back from the camera more often because like I think I'm always too close to the camera. I didn't wash the dishes. I rinsed the dishes and cleaned up the area because I'm not washing dishes right now. I don't know. But we're gonna brush our teeth. We're gonna get this morning started. I have a doctor's appointment at 6 p.m. So I have to make a list of everything that's wrong with me. I'm tired, okay? And also, by the way, I don't come here for happiness either. I brushed my teeth already, I pulled, but I'm going to clean a part of the refrigerator today because of the fact that I think it was last week I got into this crazy thought process to clean the refrigerator. It's not crazy. You should do that because oh my god, it was gross. It was so disgusting. I took out all the glass. I like had them sitting places and like scrubbing them, and it was so gross. It was so gross. And like because we have cats, there was hair places. It was disgusting. I didn't get to the side panel because it was so much work. I do need to do the freezer probably. Let's clean the side panel of my fridge because it needs it and it's disgusting. Yeah. So I already took out some stuff and rearranged some things already. Just throwing away some stuff. I haven't got to that last panel or really through this panel, but I'm going to clean everything, take everything out, and then wash it. I did find something from 2019, so I threw that away already. Fun fact, so this is ketchup. I took all the like packages of ketchup we get and I put it in this bottle. Yeah, so this is all just different types of ketchup mixed together, like all of them, so that we have ketchup. And then we have these, and I never know when they expire. Do these just not expire? I feel like we could just get rid of it because I don't know when it expires, and that's questionable. When does ketchup expire? Who cares? Whatever. Look how many boxes of stick butter we have. Look at it. It's so gross. Oh my god. Look, I think this is hot glued in. That's hot glue. So I never know how to clean things correctly, but we're just taking a disinfectant wipe. Actually, these were dry, so I just wet them, so it's good to like get them used. I do this a lot where I get focused on something that I shouldn't be focused on, like it's not on my list, and then I get focused on it. I'm like, I need to do this now, and then I don't get other things on my list done. Lately, some people have been like, what do you do all day? Oh, you don't have a job? What do you do all day? And I'm like, I do things around the house. I do. Like, I'm constantly doing stuff. There's always something to be done. So it's like, it's a weird thought process where it's like, well, what do you do all day? Point being, I do shit. Also, last night, this person probably didn't sub, but someone had a conversation with me in comments on one of my videos. It was so nice. It was so cool because like it's so rare to have like an actual conversation on YouTube. that, I don't know how to talk about the dichotomy of like conversation on YouTube or even other social platforms. Whereas like when I was like 18, well, I would say like 17 to 18, it was so nice because I was really into MySpace, and oh my god, the conversations on MySpace and the friends that I developed over MySpace, I feel like Facebook was our doom. All I want to say is like it was so nice to have a conversation with someone even if they didn't subscribe. Like it was just nice. I learned some stuff, it was interesting, and he was very pleasant. So it's like, I just, you know, it would be nice if y'all want to have a conversation down below if you want to. If you don't, like, that's cool, but like if you do, if you just want someone to talk to, I'm totally down, okay? All right, I'm down for friendship on the internet, you know, connection, but also at a distance. Clean. All right, we are officially cleaned and organized. It looks so much better. There's tape down there, so I can't do anything about that line because apparently one of the shelving broke, but yeah, it looks so much better though. Yay. But kind of perfect timing because it is now almost 5 p.m. and we probably should get ready for our doctor's appointment. Okay, outfit of today. Here we go. Cute. I'm just gonna put some like flip-flops on my feet, and yeah, this is it. This is what I got today. So the top is from Threadless. I really like Threadless. I've liked them for many years. So it is a Hunter S. Thompson tee. I'll link it down below because I'm sure they still have it. And it says too rare to live, too rare to die. And then the skirt is from Forever 21 from like 2000 and maybe 16. So super cute. I really like it. I think I got it on clearance there. So nice. Yeah, I like this look because of the fact that it's kind of girly, like feminine, but also like grunge-y and like a t-shirt, punk rocky kind of look. I like the dichotomy, the polarizing thought process of that. Also in the mail today, I got an Amazon catalog. Who knew that was a thing? Oh, it's a reading guide. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't even see that. It's not just like products. This is cool. It actually has a summer reading wish list, and then it is a bookmark. It has perforated edges. It says summer reading on this, really yellow with like polka dots. That's so cute. I kind of love that. So yeah, it just has like a lot of different books that are coming out. What? Wait, what? Really? Oh my god. Huh? It says there's this whole page that says books for you, and it says to scan these QR codes to see more details. It's so interesting because these books are kind of all similar to what I have on my Kindle. Cool. I wonder, like, if I had bought a bunch of different types of books from Amazon, if it would be completely different, because what I tend to do is I get the free books on Kindle a lot, and I'll have them on my phone so that I can read sometimes when I'm like out or I forgot a book or a book's not in my backpack for some reason. So I have a lot of free books on my phone under my Kindle app. So that's so cool. I think the last one I read was, I read Midnight Summer's Dream because that's a free book on Kindle, on the Kindle app. But awesome, this is so cool. What was the one before that? I watched, oh, oh my god. I read The Importance of Being Earnest before that. A lot of times on my app, I'll read plays. Like, I think last year I was super into plays. Like, I fell in love with Tennessee Williams, by the way. I love him so much. I love everything. His words are so beautiful and inspiring and rich, and like the yearning for like equality in his like literature is so good. And then I learned also, because when I was younger I used to read William Shakespeare, like his poetry and his like sonnets, and I did read like Midnight Summer's Dream. I still love that book, by the way, that play, and I liked The Tempest as well, but like I started reading his other works and I hate a lot of them. Oh wow. So I want to read that one. It's about what's his name? Christopher Nolan, and that sounds really good. That actually is kind of me. I recently put on my Amazon wish list is the M. Night Shyamalan book, so maybe that's why they're showing me this. It is now 5:30 and we gotta get to my doctor's appointment. I am back from the doctors, and I hate the doctors. I always hate going to the doctors. I always feel like belittled by doctors. Like, I always just feel that way. I don't think it's just me either. And like, they always assume it's like my problem too. Like, that things aren't organized correctly. And I'm like, that's not my problem. That's your problem, or like your institution's problem. That's not my issue. So before COVID hit, I had like a biopsy planned because I have a lump down here in my lymph node, and I've had like CT scans, I think like what is it called, like a sonogram. So first I had a sonogram, then I had a CT scan, and then they scheduled a biopsy. And then I'm like, hey, can we get that on the books again? Because I never did it during COVID because they wanted me to be out of work for 4 days, and that was just not possible. Now I'm not working, so I'm like, let me go do that. And she was like, oh, I don't know who did that. I don't know. No one has it scheduled here. No one's put in for you to go to a biopsy. And I'm just like, I'm just telling you what happened, so you need to put in for it. I don't know what to tell you. Like, why? It's so weird to me where it's like, no one put in for this. Okay, well, then you need to put in for it. I don't know what the issue is there. Like, that's not my problem that someone didn't catalog the fact that they scheduled that. And literally, I was called multiple times to go and actually do my biopsy. Like, multiple times. And we couldn't ever get it figured out either. Because I was like, dude, I can't leave my job because of the fact that I'm grateful to have a job. And I work hard at this job. And I love this job. And then I got fired. So it didn't even matter. I should have just... took care of me, and now I'm having to deal with that situation all over again. And then like the fact that it's, I guess, my fault for not following through with the situation, because even she wrote that in her notes. She was like, patient did not follow through. I'm just like, do you not understand that COVID was happening, that like I was grateful to have a job when a lot of people didn't have fucking jobs, and you're like putting that on me? I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry, but like, fuck you. But I'm like super nice. I'm like, I just scream inside my head. Everyone makes it sound like when you go to doctors, they make it sound like, oh, your health comes first. That isn't true. That isn't how it works. Like, at least not to me, who is like, I don't know, not financially stable, I guess, or I've been poor most of my life. I feel like I've gained a lot of stuff now. I've definitely focused on like making my space happy and peaceful, and I have goals, and like the thought process to me is like job comes first, because that means stability, and that means I can pay for things, my bills, have my priorities, and you know, and then buy the nice things. The thought process of losing my job during COVID was like horrifying to me, and the fact that a government run facility for poor people doesn't understand that thought process is shocking to me. Like the individuals within it, like, I don't know, maybe other people act like it's a bigger thing to take care of yourself, but in my head I'm like, well, if I die, then I won't have to think about financial issues anymore. Like, that's how my brain goes. Like, I'm like, okay, well, I mean, what would I rather do? Lose my job or die? Like, I'd rather, you know, just, you know, like, it's less stressful for the individual. I know that's dark, but also I have a dark sense of humor. I'm sorry about that, but like, that's who I am. Do not put me in a box. I hate talking in these sort of videos because I feel like no one wants to listen to me. Like, I don't know why. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this and this and this. I'm gonna do stuff. But then when I sit down and have a conversation, I usually cut them out. So let me know what y'all think down below. 3 followers. I appreciate you. So also, I've talked to them about Prisma. I can't ever say it correctly. And they said, oh, well, you're gonna have to wait and see because we don't know anything about it. And basically, y'all guys are the guinea pigs that are having to deal with it, and there's nothing we could do. I was like, fuck. Like, can it be in a study or something? Like, god damn, can you pay me for this shit? But yeah, they told me they couldn't help. We'll see. And then she told me that I had to do labs. Now, this is the weird part. Is like, the last time I saw her in actuality, it was during COVID time, and I don't know when it was, but she came in and it was the fastest. It had to be towards like November or something. It had to be the fastest motherfucking visit I've ever had. Okay, and I did it because I had gotten the labs done that she had ordered on me. And I was like, oh, I got the labs done. And she was like, okay. And she looked through the labs and she was like, okay, everything's good. Peace. And then today she's like, you didn't do all your labs. And I was like, what? Like, later, like literally November, you told me I did all my labs and like everything was cool. And she's like, you haven't done your labs. And I'm like, what the fuck? And even I told the lab people, I go, do all of my labs, please, because I know I have some from a lot of different people. You need to do all of them. And then they were like, okay, let's get them done. Oh, that's, yeah, you're good. And then today she's like, oh, well, you did some of the labs, but you didn't do all of them. And again, she makes it sound like it's my fault. Like, I don't know how to describe all the labs other than all the labs. Like, what? And I even told them I had multiple different doctors wanting labs. Please do them all. Like, how fucking clear do I need to be? And then she makes it sound like it's my fucking fault. It's not my fucking fault. It's your fucking fault. It's your, like, I don't know, paperwork, institution, layout fault. That isn't me. And I get it. It's not really you either, but don't blame me for that shit. You should know better. Labs always scare me. I hate labs because A, I'm epileptic, so that medicine can, like, fuck your kidneys up. They can blow your kidneys up, okay? I think that's the thing that didn't get done, or maybe the kidneys got done and not that. I don't know what got done is what I'm trying to say. And so I think she's going to check my kidneys because she was talking about my meds and going like, oh, you have to be on top of that. You have to get your labs correct because, like, your kidneys. And I'm like, dude, I know. I thought I did all of them. What do you want from me? How literal do I need to be with lab techs to go do all of my labs? I have multiple doctors, check all of the doctors, do all the labs. But it's my fault. Whatever. I also come from a family that has high diabetes rates. So that scares me too, because they do my diabetes tests because I'm obese, and I always just get freaked out about it. So last time, I even told them too, because it was COVID time, I was told by my doctor that I think it was her too. I don't know who it was. Well, the doctor told me that I could just go in and take my labs whenever. I was like, okay. So then, and I was like, are you sure? Because, you know, COVID is happening. Are you sure that's how it was working? And I think I even called, maybe I called someone, because I was like, I want to know how to do my labs. What do I need to know? What do I need to do? And they were like, you could just go up there. And I was like, okay. So I went up there and I had fasted my 8 hours. And I was so nervous, and I went up there and they were like, oh, you can't just walk in on your labs. I was like, they told me to just, to come up here. And then they were like, no, but we can schedule you for 3 p.m. And I was like, okay. And then I ate because it was like, I'm not going to wait. It was like 12. I had fasted for 8 hours. And I was like, I'm not waiting till 3 p.m. to fucking eat. So I ate, and then I went and did my labs, and I told them, I was like, I'm supposed to fast for 1, but can I come back and do that one? And the guy, the lab technician, was like, there's no fasting one for you. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't get it, because I even knew that there was a fasting one for me. I knew she, like, had scheduled it. But then I saw her afterwards to talk about the labs that I took, and she didn't mention it. And even I said something, I go, I don't know if he did it right because I didn't do a fasting one, and I know you wanted me to do a fasting one. And she's like, I don't want it. No, this is fine. This is perfect. Everything's good. In November. I don't know, dude. I don't know what else to say. It's so fucking frustrating. And then I go in, and it's all my fucking fault because I am 164 pounds, okay? So 2 years ago, I think in 2019, I was 180. So I've lost I've lost weight is what I'm trying to say, which is good. I'm still hugely fat and obese, and I want to keep losing weight. The Google words?
Parosmia.
Thank you. Has helped with me losing weight. And then also I was working and like moving a lot. That helped with losing weight. And then I pace a lot because I'm a crazy person with anxiety. So I pace for hours. Like I'll pace 5 hours on a bad day. So I just pace a lot. And so I've lost quite a bit of weight, but losing weight always scares me too, because it could be a sign of diabetes. So, and I keep telling myself, it's been like I've taken multiple tests since starting to lose weight. I haven't really lost weight at a rapid amount either, because even the last time, I think it was November, I went there and they said that I was 168 pounds. So like losing 4 pounds between November and now, and it probably fluctuated up and down, isn't really that much. And I keep just freaking out about it, because obviously it's scary. Because it's so prevalent in my family too, we're gonna try to lose weight for sure, and we're still trying. We have been doing it, but also like kind of scary to fun fact though, I used to be 150 when I was like 20, so like we're getting close to it, so that's nice. But I'm getting like really bad cellulite. You see that? It's so gross. Gotta work on that. Toning. You gotta, because I do a lot of cardio, but you have to like do lifts and stuff like that. Anyways, hopefully no diabetes. We'll see. We'll deal with it if we do. Oh god, which sucks, because when you get diabetes too, they put you on this other meds that will fucking crush and kill your kidneys. So then it's like, oh, hello thing that might crush and kill my kidneys, meet other things that will crush and kill my kidneys. Yay. Okay, another good news situation is that, I guess a good news situation, I feel pretty okay today, so I think that's why I'm like, woo, but then maybe tomorrow I won't feel good, so then we'll see how tomorrow goes. But some of my PHP pals want to get together and hang out. Sometimes we do this, like we've done it once before, and that was really nice, so we're gonna do it again tomorrow. That's them having conversations. But yeah, we're gonna get that done and have a good time tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't rain. We're gonna go try to walk, so, and you know, talk and vent and, you know, connect, and you know, it's nice to have other heavy people when you're heavy, I guess, who like completely understand the depression that you're at. I've had depressed friends before, but I think there's definitely a difference between like general depression and like suicidal depression. You know what I mean? I'm gonna shut up now because it's already been a long AF video of me just having tangents and conversating, and this has been like 30 minutes already, so I'm not looking forward to editing this, because when I see the end size or time rate of my videos, sometimes I'm just like, no one's gonna watch this. No one cares about me that much. Like, no one wants to deal with this for that long. So this will probably be the end.